So we have seen that in case of the midpoint circle drawing algorithm in the first part, that the descent parameter pk, if it is less than 0, then we are choosing xk plus increment x k plus 1 in the suffix. That means the x value at k plus 1th iteration will be equal to x value at kth iteration incremented by 1, and y value at k plus 1th iteration will be equal to y k value. And the descent parameter at the next iteration pk plus 1 was pk plus 2xk plus 3. And if pk value is greater than equal to 0, that means in the else part, then we were choosing xk plus 1 is equal to xk incremented by 1 and yk plus 1 is equal to yk decremented by 1. And by simplifying, we can find out the descent parameter pk plus 1 at k plus 1th iteration as pk plus 2 into xk minus yk plus 5. So this was the summary of the story. Now, whatever we need for successively computing the pixels which would be on to display the circle. So almost everything we got, that is descent parameter, we have a recursive equation of the descent parameters. So that means pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 into xk minus yk plus 5 if pk is greater than equal to 0. If pk is less than 0, then we have pk plus 1 equal to pk plus 2xk plus 3. And in both these cases, we have computed what would be the next point to choose. So now what we don't know is what will be the initial descent parameter value P0. Because if we know the P0 value, we can compute P1 value. That means the descent parameter value in the next iteration. If we know P1, then we can compute P2. If you know P2, you can successively find out P3, P4, and so on and so forth. So first, now we need to determine what would be the value for the descent parameter initially. So what is the initial descent parameter value? P0. So now our task is to find out the initial descent parameter value P0. So in order to do that, so as I mentioned in case of the Bresemann circle drawing algorithm, that we will start the drawing the circle. We'll start drawing the circle considering that, suppose this is the circle. So we will start drawing the circle from this point. And if the circle is centered at 0, 0, okay, then, and the radius is r, then this point coordinate will be equal to 0 and r. Okay, that we already know. Okay, so these things we already know. So that thing we will put it into the descent parameter computation of initial descent parameter computation. So now we start from x0, y0 as 0r, where r is the radius, and we compute the initial descent parameter. Compute the initial descent parameter value P0 as so for computing the P0, we will just put the value this point 0r in the circle equation. So circle equation was f circle xy was x square plus y square minus r square, and that we will put. So in the initially, so in place of xy, we will put the value. In place of xy, we will put the value 0 and r. So if we put the value 0 and r, and if we compute that x square plus y square minus r square, so x square is 0 square plus y square is r square r square. Here you see pk, the equation in equation 2, parameter value in equation 2, what we get? This if we put xk in place of x, if we put the value 0, and in place of y, if we put the value r, so what we'll get? So r minus half. So that means, just rewrite, let me rewrite. So xk plus 1 whole square, that means 0 plus 1 whole square plus yk minus half whole square. Yk was r minus whole square minus r square. So if you just simplify it, okay, that you get 1 square plus r square minus 2r into half plus 1/4 minus r square. Now you see here, this r square and this r square will cancel out, and you get basically 1/4 plus 1. That means 5/4. This half are 2. That will cancel out. So minus r. 5/4 minus r. So that is can be, I mean, approximated to 5/4 can be approximated as 1 minus r. So P0 we can compute the initial descent parameter value, we can compute as this. So whatever we require, we already got. So just if we summarize the whole thing, we can write in this way. If pk is less than 0, then xk plus 1, yk plus 1, that means the x and y coordinate value at k plus 1th iteration will be equal to xk incremented by 1 and yk. And in that case, the descent parameter value pk plus 1 will be equal to pk plus 2xk plus 3. Else means if pk is greater than equal to 0, then we get x plus 1, yk plus 1 as xk incremented by 1 and yk decremented by 1. And we get in that case pk plus 1, this and parameter value is equal to pk plus 2 into xk minus yk plus 5. Okay. So, and another thing we got, which I'm writing with some other color, the initial descent parameter value P0 equal to approximately equal to 1 minus. So this is the summary of the whole story. Okay, for the midpoint circle drawing algorithm. And I hope this is clear to you all. So just to summarize what we discussed today. So today we have discussed about the midpoint circle drawing algorithm. So there we have seen that if we are at kth iteration, if the point chosen is xk, yk, then what point to choose next? Whether we will choose t or we will choose s. T point will be equal to xk incremented by 1 and yk, and s point will be equal to xk incremented by 1 and yk decremented by 1. Now, in order to do so, we use the equation of the circle, and we know the equation of the circle F circle xy will be equal to x square plus y square minus r square. And if we define if we apply the concept of a point, whether it is inside the circle or outside the circle, then we can write the circle equation in this way, that F circle xy is a point which will be F circle xy value will be less than 0 if the circle xy is inside the circle. It will be equal to 0 if the xy is on the circle, and it will be greater than 0 if it is outside the circle. Then, assuming that we have already determined the point xk, yk at kth iteration, our next task is to find out whether we will choose the point t or point s. That means whether we will choose the xk incremented by 1 and yk point, or xk incremented by 1 and yk decremented by 1. In order to do that, what we will be doing is that we will find out the midpoint between these 2 points, t and s, and midpoint is calculated, and which is basically the xk plus 1, and the midpoint will be basically xk plus 1 and yk minus half, the midpoint between these 2 points, t and s. So now this midpoint value, if we put in this equation 1, so we can define the decision parameter pk. So decision parameter pk is defined by putting the value of the xy coordinates of the midpoint in the circle equation, and we get that pk equal to xk plus 1 whole square plus yk minus half whole square minus r square. Now, if we get the pk value to be less than 0, that indicates that midpoint itself is inside the circle. So in that case, we have to choose the upside point t, as because that will be more close to the actual circumference of the circle, because already m is inside the circle. And if we choose the downside point again, so that will go again further away from the actual circumference of the circle. In that case, if pk is less than 0, then we'll choose the upside point xk plus 1 and yk as the next point. And else, that means if pk is greater than or equal to 0, then that indicates that if it is greater than 0, that indicates that midpoint is already outside the circle. Then that means if we choose the upside point of the midpoint, then that will go further away from the circle. Therefore, we have to choose the downside point s, which will be equal to xk plus 1 and yk minus 1. So in the next iteration. Now, we have to define the decision parameter value successively for the next iteration. Therefore, we have defined the pk plus 1 in the next iteration. And if pk is less than 0, we know that xk plus 1 will be equal to xk incremented by 1, and yk plus 1 will be equal to yk. And in the equation 2, which is the decision parameter equation, wherever we come across xk, yk, we just replace it with by xk plus 1 in the suffix and yk plus 1 in the suffix, and thereby we get this equation. And just simplifying and replacing this xk plus 1 as xk incremented by 1 and yk plus 1 as yk, we can simplify pk plus 1 as pk plus 2 xk plus 3. If the pk is greater than or equal to 0, then also we can define the decision parameter value in the k plus 1 iteration as k plus 1 whole square plus yk minus whole square. And by simplifying, we get pk plus 1 equal to pk plus 2 xk minus yk plus 5. Now, whatever we require for successively computing the decision parameter and the pixels, we got it, but only except the initial decision parameter value, which we have calculated by choosing that, assuming that we are starting from this point 0r, and that point, if we put in equation of the circle, that is in the decision parameter pk in this equation 2, and by simplifying, we get the value of the decision parameter p0 as 5 by 4 minus r, which is approximately equal to p0 equal to 1 minus r. Why we are approximating it? Because this 5.5 by 4 may give you the will give you the floating point number, and that cannot be. And if we just Based on that, if we calculate the next point, that also may be floating point number. Therefore, we are approximating it to the integer value such that floating point pixel calculation will not occur. And of course, we know that floating point calculation is computationally costly compared to integer calculations. That also, in that way, it also helps. And so this is the summary of the whole process, that if pk value descent parameter at kth iteration, if it is less than 0, then we choose xk plus 1, yk plus 1 as xk incremented by 1 and yk. And in that case, the descent parameter pk is written as pk plus 2 xk plus 3. Else, we choose the xk plus 1, yk plus 1 as xk incremented by 1 and yk minus 1. And descent parameter value in that case is defined as pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 into xk minus yk plus 5. And we know that initial descent parameter value p0 is equal to 1 minus r. So that's all about the midpoint circle drawing algorithm. And in the next class, we will study some numerical problems on it. Before I conclude, I just would like to write this whole procedure in terms of the algorithm. Okay, so let's see how we can write the algorithm of this midpoint circle drawing. So here you can see that the parameter of the algorithm will be the radius r and the circle center excuse me, xcyc. So we know that we have to start from x0 y0 point, that is 0r, and we have to calculate the initial descent parameter value in the second step, that will be equal to 5 by 4 minus r, which is approximately equal to 1 minus r. So now at each xk position, starting from k equal to 0, we have to perform the following test. If pk is less than 0, then we will compute pk plus 1 as this is basically, we have written in this way. This is basically nothing but what we have written earlier. That is, we can write in this way also. That is pk plus 2xk plus 3. Why? Because here you see xk plus 1. xk plus 1, if pk is less than 0, that is nothing but xk incremented by 1. And 2 into xk incremented by 1 plus 1 will give you 2xk plus 3. So that is basically same. So any formula you can use, no problem. Similarly, if you, in the else part, it means pk, if it is greater than 0, then pk plus 1 will be equal to pk plus 2 into xk plus 1 plus yk plus 1 plus 2. Similarly, it is also same as that of writing pk plus 2 into xk minus yk, because if you take the common, and xk plus 1 is, if it is, xk plus 1 is equal to xk incremented by 1, and yk plus 1 is equal to yk decremented by 1. And if you simplify, you will just get it this. Pk plus 1 will be equal to either pk plus 2 into xk minus yk plus 5, or you can use pk plus 2 into xk plus 1 in the suffix minus 2yk plus 1. And in that case, you choose xk plus 1, yk plus 1 as xk incremented by 1 and yk minus 1. Now determine the symmetry points in the other 7 octane points. Like here, as you can, as we have seen in case of the ResMM circle drawing algorithm also, suppose we have to draw this circle, okay, for all the points. So we will not generate all the points. Rather, we will just apply the octal symmetry. So as you know, this is a circle is octally symmetric. That means this is the first octane. And if we can find out the pixels in these points, in this first octane, the other octane points can be determined by the symmetry operation. So for that, what we will be doing is that, let's say this is xy point. And so by the symmetry operation, we can understand that this will be the x minus y point. And if we know that this is x minus y point, this point will be equal to minus x minus y point. And if we know this point, so by symmetry, we can find out that this point will be equal to minus xy point. So by that way, And if it is xy point, this by symmetry operation, we can understand that this point will be equal to yx point. And if it is yx point, then this point will be equal to minus y and x point. And this point will be equal to minus, y and minus x point. Okay. So this already we have discussed in case of the Bresson circle drawing algorithm, and this point will be equal to minus y minus x point. So altogether we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points, except this xy point. So by this way we can compute the other points if we can find out the first octane point. Now the question may be asked that how do you know where to stop? So how to know where we have reached the first octane point? As you know that this angle is 45 degree for the 45 degrees. So this equation will be equal to y equal to x, because we know y equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope and c here will be the 0, because intercept c is the y-intercept is 0 here. So the equation of the circle will be y equal to x, and here we are starting. So this is the 0r point. So as you know, so as long as x value is less than y value, so we'll proceed the algorithm, we'll repeat the algorithm. As and when the x value becomes equal to y, in that case we will stop. Now before I stop, I will just would like to mention here. So if this circle center is not at 0, 0, but at xc, yc, so while computation will be same, but just while putting the pixel on, just make x plus xc and y plus yc. Means with the horizontal coordinate, you just add the x coordinate of the circle center, and with the y coordinate you just add the value of the y coordinate of the circle center. With all the points, you will get that our task will be solved. That is if the circle is centered not in origin but in xc, yc at any general circle center, then we can easily just substitute the x plus. We can add the xc, yc value with that y coordinate, and we can find out easily the pixels which would be on. So that's all about the whole procedure of the midpoint circle drawing algorithm. And that's all from my side today. If you have any doubts, you may ask me, or you may post your queries in there. Thank you. Any doubt to anybody?
Yes, sir.